Did you go to eat? Where did you go to eat?
In here.
Oh, you ate here? Oh, that's what'd you have? What'd you have?
Pizza.
You had pizza? No?
You guys said clearly.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna finish up what we started, and then we got some other things to do today as well. So everybody's gonna need a piece of paper, and you old people can do this too if you want. Older, I didn't mean older.
My daddy's.
Huh?
My daddy's.
That's your daddy?
Yeah.
Oh.
I have to be in the box.
There you go. You gonna help me? All right. So we got all of this paper. Okay. We were trying to teach you something before lunch started. So let's go back. Okay. So this is a good lesson on folding paper. Plus, it's a good way of telling somebody or showing somebody about the plan of salvation, how you and I can be saved, how they can be saved. Some people don't know about Jesus, and you might be able to share that with them by doing the paper folding stuff. What do we call paper folding? What do we call that? Origami, that's right. So I'm going to hold your paper like this so you can put it on the table. It's better on the table than you have something to fold against. But I'm just going to make what I started, and we're going to fold that like that. Okay, so you end up with something that looks like this. So what does that look like? What does that look like?
A boat.
Looks like a boat, okay? So here's the question. Can we get to heaven in a boat?
No.
You can't get to heaven in a boat?
No.
Okay, so where can you go on a boat? If you hopped on a ship, where could we go?
The Atlantic Ocean.
We could go to the Atlantic Ocean. Okay. We could go on a cruise, couldn't we? We could start in Miami and maybe go to, I don't know, where? Okay. So let's see what we got. Let's see. Now we're going to take this point right here. We're going to fold it down to there. This is going to be folding down there. So I'm going to take it like that. There you go. And then we're going to fold it. And what does that look like? Look like a house. Okay. Can we get to heaven in a house?
No.
No. Can you get to heaven in a church?
No.
No, but church is a good place that can help us, right, to show us how we can get to heaven. But the church building can't get us there, okay? But we should go to church. Now, let's see. Let's see what we got right here. It kind of looks like, if I fold it in half, like this, it kind of looks like I might be making a what? An airplane. That's right. Now, what I'm going to do then is I have a plane, actually, but I need some wings. So I'm going to fold. I'm going to fold the wing. There you go. So that's one wing. Okay, that's one wing. It's a one-wing airplane. In fact, I've seen an airplane that was just the whole thing was just a wing, which is interesting. We've got a bomber that is just one wing. I mean, the whole fuselage is a wing. But we need two wings on our airplane. So I'm going to fold two wings. So that's one wing. I'm going to make the other wing about the same size. And so we end up with two wings. Okay, you got it?
Yes.
Okay, here let me help you with yours. Let's make your wings a little bit narrower, or narrower here. Okay, like this. I know. But this will work better for this one. There you go. How about that? You got that? Okay. All right. Now, so the question, that's good. The question is, can we take an airplane to heaven? No, we can't take an airplane to heaven, but you know what we can do? We can go down to Chattanooga, to Level Field right here. We can get on an airplane. We can go to New York. You could? Or we can go just about anywhere you want to go. We can't get to heaven in an airplane. So how do we get to heaven? What we're going to do is I'm going to take these wings, I'm going to fold them up like this. So take your wings and fold them up. By the way, my airplane doesn't fly very well, okay? My airplane's not going to go anywhere, okay? So take your wings and fold it up like that. And hold it like this so the point is down. Hold it up like this so the point is down. You got it? Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to start tearing. So I'm going to tear. I'm going to show you where I'm going to tear mine. And I'm going to draw a line where I'm going to tear mine. I'm going to draw like this. And I'm going to tear over to here. And then I'm going to tear all the way down there. So this is how I'm going to tear mine. Like this. I'm going to start right here. And I'm going to tear down. Like that. Okay. Did you do that? Just a little ways. Tear down a little ways. Like that. Then I'm going to tear, and I'm going to make my tear go over to where my crease line was for my wings. So I'm going to tear it over to there. You got that? Just like that. Then I'm going to tear all the way down. I'm going to tear it all the way down. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tear it all the way down. Just tear it all the way. It gets a little hard to tear because we've got 3 or 4 folds or thicknesses of paper. Now we're going to hang on to this. We're going to need that a little bit later. But right for now, we have some extra paper that we don't need. You have extra stuff you don't need?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you ever helped anybody out that maybe needed food and they didn't have enough food? We can share that with them, okay? So if you're somebody that needs some food, I can share that food with you. But you know, some people, they might need, I don't know, they might need some clothes. We could share our clothes with them, and so if you need clothes, I could share that with you. And you know what? You know, do we return our tithes? Yeah, we return our tithes, okay, to God, because He gives us the ability to make a living, so we can return our tithes. All right, that belongs to us. That's not even ours, okay? That belongs to Him. And then there might be some things that we don't need that probably aren't good for us. Maybe like some of the video games that we are playing, or maybe it's some of the books that we're reading that aren't really good, or maybe there are some other things that we should get rid of. Don't give those to somebody else. Just throw them away because they're not good for anybody. We're just going to get rid of them. All right. So let's see what we have right here. So now let's see what does that look like? What does it look like?
A sword.
A sword? Yeah, it kind of looks like a sword. Kind of looks like a rocket too, don't you think? Can we take a rocket to heaven? No, we can take a rocket to the moon. We've taken rockets to the moon. We've had about 12 astronauts that have walked on the moon. That's interesting. How many of you would like to walk on the moon? That'd be fun? That would be fun. Probably a little dangerous as well. But we can't take a rocket to heaven. It can't get us there. So how do we get to heaven? Well, this is what we're going to do. Now, if you should have some paper folded over like this. You have some paper folded over like that. Well, if you put your thumb right there underneath all of that paper, then you make your hand go all the way up the paper. Look what happens. Whoa! What is that? What is that? That's a cross, isn't it? Who came to this earth? To die on a cross. Jesus came to this earth. He lived a perfect life. And He was what? He was crucified on a cross. He was crucified to pay the penalty for our sins, okay? And then He rose again, and now He's living, isn't He? But that's the only way that we can get to heaven is to go through Jesus. Isn't that interesting? So that's what we've got. We've got a beautiful cross. You think you could do that all by yourself? I think you could. And we have that on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel that teaches you how to do this on YouTube. Isn't that great? I think so. There you go. You want my cross? Who wants my cross? You want my cross? Oh, look at what you did. Well, that's pretty cool. Let me see yours. Well, it kind of looks like a snowflake. How cool is that? That's interesting. Wow. That is really kind of cool, isn't it? Well, that's how we can go to heaven. That's how we can go to heaven. Okay, now if we had some extra paper that we don't need, we can go ahead and put it in our recycle bin right here. Or maybe this is just trash. I'm not sure. This thing's heavy. So just go ahead and put your trash in there. You have any trash? There you go. All right. You can keep the cross. You can keep the cross. There we go. You can keep the cross. Maybe you can teach somebody else how to do that. That would be fun. All right, very good. Okay, very good. Now we're going, what's that?
An airplane for you.
That's an airplane for me? Can I get to heaven in the airplane?
No, you can't.
No. How do we get to heaven?
You can fly it.
I can fly my airplane? Okay, let me fly my airplane. Oh, I don't know. That looks like a dangerous airplane. But it's a cute little airplane. Thank you. I'll put it in my pocket. I'll put it in my pocket. Now, what we're going to do, we have a little activity that we're going to pass some things out, okay, that you might need. I think we're going to do this first. But if we don't have